Hey, hey there, I'm Randy. I am going to be the teacher that you're going to be working with this year. And I wanted to shoot this little video because honestly, it's a lot easier than the other methods that I could use. And I can actually show you what your job will be working with me. So I would just want to tell you to begin with, I am so sorry that when you signed up, you probably had no idea what you were getting into. Um, but basically, I utilize my helpers. I've had some really good helpers and some not so good helpers. But I did have one for 6 years that had me pretty spoiled because she knew what I wanted before I wanted it or needed it. So I'm just really thankful that y'all have volunteered and get to take this little ride with me. So I want to let you know that my class will start at 8:45. That's the Biology 2 class, and then the Biology 1 class will start at 10:30, and I start right at 10:30. I will instruct all of the students to put their work in a little basket at a table right outside of the classroom. So there will be a table outside the classroom, and it'll have a little basket with all the kids' work that they turn in. It'll also have a paper cutter, like the little, slicey paper cutters. It will have a stapler, a 3-hole punch, some scissors, some pins. I make sure that you have every single thing that you could possibly need in order to work in my class. So, that being said, I'll get started. So, let's look. I am in my bathroom because my house is so stinking noisy all the time. I have 8 kids, and they're kind of crazy and wild, and my husband is downstairs playing music with them right now, and it's just so loud. There is not a room in this house that's quiet but the bathroom. So, welcome to my office. So anyway, I'm gonna start with the Biology 1 folder. It's gonna be the same for Biology 1 and Biology 2, so I just picked one up. It looks like this. When you open it up, whoops, something's falling out. When you open it up, the first thing that you're going to see is an attendance sheet. It's got all the students, and then it says something up here that says participation, labs, module tests, extra credit, I don't know what, final grade, and you don't need that till the last day of school, and attendance. So basically, when you go through all the paperwork that they turn in, every week they're going to be turning in on your own first. That counts as participation. I do not grade the on your owns. Basically, if the work is done, then I give them credit for it because they did the work, they participated, but it's a lot to go back and check exact answers. And plus, the answers are right there in the book anyway. So I just don't grade it, but I do count it as participation because I want to see that they've done the assignment. Next is labs. They will be turning in papers from their student notebooks, and so what I would like for you to do is typically on the labs, I will grade those. So really, the only thing I want you to do is on labs, they're going to be coming out of a spiral notebook, so they're going to have funky edges on it and stuff. What I would like for you to do is take my cool slicer paper cutter, cut that edge off, and staple it together and 3-hole punch it. And then that way I can grade the kids' work and get it back to them the next week. So you will be grading the participation grade, and let's say there are 10 questions that week. Then, that's going to drive me nuts. Then you'll write 10 or 10/10, 10 out of 10. Same thing with the module tests. When you're grading the module tests, say there's 50 questions, then you count 50 answers. So if they missed 2, then they got a 48/50, 48 over 50. You could even write in, like somewhere on one of these slots, what it was worth, and then write their grade. So you don't have to write 48 over 50 for all of them. You know, you could just write 50 at the bottom, that it was worth 50, and then put that thing in. Whatever you grow comfortable with, I'm totally cool with. Okay. The answers to the module tests. Let's see. Well, let's start it right here. This is how I've done it. Module 1 is right here. So when we do module 1, the first thing they're going to have is this test. And basically, I'm going to send them a video at home. They're going to fill in their answer. We have to make copies of these. So like every week, you're going to be making copies of some schoolwork. The copy machine is at the top of the stairs. Take a right, and it's the first door on the left. Yes. So they're going to take this home. When they bring it back and put it in a little tray, this is what you have available. This is the master sheet. It has all the answers on it. So all you have to do is collect all of their work. This has 14 questions, so it's worth 14 points. Okay? This is also the Biology 1 module test. So we'll need to make copies of this, and then the answers are in the back. So it does the same thing. Module 2, Module 3, 4, and so on. Every module is labeled. All the tests that they have are in here, and all the answers they have are in here. Now, you're going to see a week or two, maybe, that there's nothing in there. What that typically means is that I've not assigned them a test that week, and so they won't be taking a test. They'll be doing some other kind of project, like either a lab or a dissection report or something like that. But if it's empty, you can always say, what are we doing? And then I'll let you know what we're doing, and you won't have to worry about any of that. Now, there are times that I send the kids home and I'll say, this week for your test, do the study guide. And so the study guide will actually be their test. And the answers are in this book right here. Or for Biology 2, it's the book that goes with Biology 2. And so it's all laid out very clearly. It says solutions to tests or solutions to modules. I mean, I like I said, sometimes I'll just assign those and give those instead of something else, or the one that I already have laid out. And basically, that's it. You come in, make sure everybody's work is in, but they're responsible for their own work. I make sure that the students in my class turn in their work. I'll say, did everybody turn in their work before we get started? And then at the end of the day, I'll say, everybody pick up your work. And so they're going to come out to that same basket that they put their stuff in to begin with, and they're going to get their graded product at the end of the class, and you have an hour and a half of class to grade those. Once you get the groove of it, it'll be easy peasy. You will get it all down, no problem. You do not know these students. I know most of them. So because you don't know the students, what we'll do is we will take an auditory attendance. So if you wouldn't mind coming in and just calling names, kind of like you did in 3rd grade, you know, Jack Sutherland here, Randy Sutherland here. And so you'll take attendance that way until you know these kids. And it won't take long before you know each of these kids. After you're finished grading the papers and everything is all set up for the kids to come get their work, then I would like for you to come into the classroom and either sit up front in a chair close to like where I'm sitting, or sit in the very back of the class, because what I need is crowd control. Especially Biology 2. I had just about all of those students last year, and they are a rowdy bunch. So I really do need help with some of those kids. I've done assigned seating, so they sit in the same seat all the time. And I just want to make you aware that these kids are crazy. I mean, they're nuts. And I like to play with them. We have a lot of fun. But they can get a little rowdy. So knowing most of them, I set the rowdy ones kind of up close to me so that I can deal with them one-on-one and they don't really disturb some of the other kids. But I just wanted to make you aware of that. And if you could just kind of help me during class, keep probably sit in the back and keep the kids. I can take care of the ones up front. You can probably take care of the ones in the back. And that would be a big help. I tell you, I do not miss that often. Last year I missed, I think one, maybe, yeah, I think I missed one class. I had a kid having surgery. So it just seems that we have had some kind of surgery in our family for the past 3 or 4 years. So I've had to miss a class. If I miss a class, you will be responsible for subbing my class. However, if I know I'm going to be out, I will video, just like I'm doing this right here. I will video my class. I will teach it from a video. I've even done a dissection that way before. So I will teach the class from a video, and really it's easy peasy. Or I'll say work on something during class and all you have to do is stand over the top of them and make sure, crowd control, just keep them to a double roar. It'll be difficult just starting out because y'all haven't worked with me before and I've not worked with you and you don't know how I kind of do things. And so that's why I wanted to send you the video today so that I could kind of walk through the system and never be intimidated or worry about interrupting me while I'm teaching. If you have a question, it's important that you do your job too. So please ask me any questions. Just stand outside the door and wave me down and I'll say hang on to the class and I'll give you my attention. Any questions at all that you have, please call me or text me. Let me know what you need and I'll be happy to help you. And I'm so thankful to have helpers in my class. We were fearful there for a little bit that we wouldn't have enough people to actually help in my class. So I'm so thankful that it is because I've got so many kids in there. We have 20 kids in each class and the room barely holds 20. So, but it's I guess it's a popular class. Everybody needs to have it in high school. So I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted to connect with you and give you this little probably 15-minute video explaining myself and how I do things and welcome you to Truth Trekkers and welcome you to my class. If you need anything, you feel free to give me a call. And come Monday morning, I'll have all these pretty little notebooks. Let's see. Yep, I have all the notebooks and everything all lined up for you. And my syllabus is in there as well. And let me take a looky here. Like I said, week 1. Let me see if I can get this kind of close. Week 1, this is biology 1, but there's a biology 2 as well. 8-14, I don't do grades the first week of school because we kind of just get to know each other and goof off. So we won't write any of the stuff until that first full learning week. And here's the on your owns, here's labs, here's the module tests, extra credit. I give a lot of extra credit. And I can't even read that. Oh, the final exam and attendance. So basically, that's it. That's all the kids in my class. One will say biology 1, and then I have another one over here that says biology 2. And if you see, here's the biology 2 notebook, Advanced Biology, Anatomy, and Physiology. If you see that you need anything at all, feel free to give me a call. And I will see y'all on Monday morning. Bye. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Got it.